Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to Sarcasm City TV. I'm Andrew the Winter Surfer, helping my good buddy and friend Flawless out, who's out doing a gig somewhere. Hustle, loyalty, and respect all around. Sorry it's a bit late. I do apologise about this. We got confused about who was actually going to do it. But I'm going to be neutral here. Wink, wink. Come on, Burnley. But sorry for the lateness of this, guys. I do apologise. If you want to like and share the video, and also if you want to sub to the channel as well, that will help build Sarcasm City all around, and will help Flawless as well. There's also a join option as well to become a Sarcasm City TV member as well. It's several levels. Top one being general, which I'm one of. But yeah, what are you thinking about Man United's game so far? Currently 1-0 up, 25 minutes gone. Scott McTominay goal. So how are we feeling about that? Ralph Rangnick has dropped Marcus Rashford, Alex Telles. Bruno is suspended, and he's dropped Fred as well. And he's kept McTominay in, and McTominay's rewarded him with a goal. So how are we feeling about that? You know, drop the comments in. Like, turn your notification bell on as well when you subscribe to Sarcasm City as well. That will help us. Taha here. Big up, Andrew. How did Scott McTominay score? Yeah, that was looking back on it. It's a side footer, wasn't it? Maybe the goalkeeper just saw it late. I don't even know if he got a hand to it. You know, it's one of those things. Scott McTominay scores. All the Man United fans, some of them on social media, shall we say, not pleased that Ragnick's still picking Scott McTominay and not picking Donny van der Beek. But there we go. Big up, Daniel. Big up to yourself, mate. Taha again. Andrew, what do you think? Lukaku news. I'm thinking it's had an overreaction. So making it seem. It always is. It always is these type of things. Listen, it was done 3 weeks ago. Apparently, the timing is very suspect as well. It was during the time when he was. I think it was just after the United game. Oh, it's 2-0 United. Jadon Sancho scores. Jadon Sancho makes it 2-0. But yeah, Lukaku is, yeah, it's one of those things. We'll see. Apparently tomorrow, more of it's going to be released, and even the stuff that has been released. I think the timing, yeah, it's poor, and maybe he shouldn't have said anything, but I don't think he's really done anything wrong. At the time he's speaking, he's frustrated. He's just coming back from injury. He's getting a few minutes here and there. You know, and COVID's about to hit in that time as well for him. So, you know, what he's got to do now, because what he's got to do now is make sure he has a fantastic game Sunday, whether that is a great performance and not scoring or scoring the winner, because everyone will forget then. We're all hypocrites at the end of the day. We're football fans. You know, we're all football fans at the end of the day. 2-0, yeah, 2-0. Sancho scores. That should be game over, really. Burnley are not in any good form whatsoever. Daniel says it's a timing important. Yeah, it is, Daniel. I wonder, Daniel, if we'd been top of the table or if we'd won last night, whether it would have been, whether we'd won last night, didn't have the profit loss thing reported and issues like that, whether it would have been actually released at all. Because looking at it, it's not much of a much, really. Who would have got half of Cho's all-time league goals in? Yeah, exactly, Tom. Exactly. It's a very lucky goal. It was, wasn't it, Daniel? Very lucky goal, yeah. But Man United currently 2-0 up. Wan-Bissaka back in the team for Delo. Luke Shaw in for Telles. Varane was not in the team as well. So that's, I think is it Eric Bailly at the back? Maybe. But yeah. There we go. Sky knew when to post it, but it was Sky Italia, wasn't it? It wasn't Sky Sports. It was Sky Italia, so it's one of those. Burnley on the attack right now. They're going in. Oh, poor, very poor. Poor there from Burnley. Poor cross. But yeah, what we're saying, we think this is game over? Probably is. 2-0. Oh, it was offside. Cross wasn't even that good, it was offside. Ridiculous. One of those. Let me just tweet out them on just in case people are forgetting. Go tweet it out. A few people will join us. A few more anyway, but people are locked in. Thank you very much. Ronaldo nearly went in there. Oh man. It's an OG. They haven't given it to Sancho. Okay. Chelsea Liverpool going to be 0-0 or 1-0, possibly. I think it's the game to finish second, isn't it? Really. And Camille's been getting abused since he got it. That's why he's off Twitter. He's off Twitter because he got abused. You know, United fans are so quiet you can legit hear the players. I always think this. I always think that atmospheres at grounds is only up for certain type of games. The big games, your local rivals, and say like if you reach like semi-final of the Champions League or something like that, I believe those are the only times the atmosphere is high like that. I don't think it. I think it's at all grounds. It's generally the away fans are always the loudest at grounds usually. But what's going on here? Yeah. All these Haaland fanboys like Johnny coming out. Yeah, that's because they got agendas right there. Like, because that Haaland guys, he never says anything. Like at Dortmund, we've not even heard him say a word about it whatsoever. Like, at Dortmund, he never says anything. Remember, he's a shrinking violet, this Haaland at 21. He's got a very quiet voice. He lets other people speak for him. And you know what? It's not even. Listen, I'll wait because apparently a better transcript of it's coming out tomorrow, more detailed. But even the stuff that's out tonight, it's the timing. But I ask again, if we were top of the table or had won last night, would it have been released? I don't think it would. One of those. Yeah. Yeah, but we know those people that got. We know those people that got it. Those people that got the agendas. They didn't want Lukaku in the first place, and that's fine. You can say that, but they were waiting for something else. They couldn't do anything to him on the pitch last two games because he performed. Right? That's what I mean. Haaland plus Rola as well. Yeah, that's the whole thing. The whole thing with Haaland is it's just something different. And to say, oh yeah, just buy Haaland, like we can just go like that and click. Like, people honestly don't know how this club is run or how they're trying to run this club. You may not like it, and I sometimes am very frustrated with how we run, what our transfer policy is. But they run it like a business. They don't want to be. They want to be self-sufficient from Roman Abramovich, and that's how it's been run for the last 10 to 12 years. Camille here. Our fan base is a disgrace, Andrew. People need to stop allowing the media manipulating them and need to remember context. It's all the same, Camille. It's all the same. It's natural in life. You read the headline first. You never read maybe the first few sentences of the actual article underneath, but you never read the whole goddamn story, do you? You never read it. You never read it, or you never wait for something else to come out. It's reactionary. It's always like that. We look better without Fernandes. Well. So pronunciation is Shasta. So pronunciation is Shasta. You're a Man United fan. You tell me. I mean, I've only really started paying attention to Fernandes in the last few months, and he hasn't. I know he's not scored a lot. I think Fernandes doesn't like to play with Ronaldo, or can't play with Ronaldo, or tries to force to play with Ronaldo, and it shows. And when he's trying to do that, it takes away from his assists and his goals, and then you barely see what he does in the game, or he doesn't have an impact in the game. No doubt, people say if you win tonight, 2-0 or more, they'll say keep this formation, keep Fernandes out. We were better without him. It's one of those, isn't it? See Maguire still getting out muscled at the back. He's such a beta centre back, isn't Maguire? Such a beta centre back. Beta. No doubt, though. You probably see on Twitter, if you're following a lot of people, be like Chelsea Okay, Ahmed, no problem, mate. Just let me know when you want the link. It's like one of those. There'll be loads of Chelsea Twitter spaces tonight. Oh, he's not proper Chelsea. He's not proper Chelsea. I don't even know what proper Chelsea means. It's just a made-up term. But yeah, like I say, I'll always wait. It's 3-0. Ronaldo just scored. 3-0. And it's over. Well, it's probably over at 2-0. 3-0, it's done. Burnley, this might be the season that Burnley go down, guys. They've got to put. They're like 4 games behind everyone to play. It's unbelievable. This might be the year they actually go down. I don't know. Yep, 3-0. And he had the audacity to sue over. Yeah, he did. Yeah, remember he sued over. Did he do the sue? Did he do the sue when he scored the penalty in 2014 Champions League final against Atletico Madrid? I know he took his shirt off. You remember? He was shameless, absolutely shameless. I rate it, but it's still shameless, absolutely shameless. Yeah, I'm just going. Yeah, 9 of you locked in. Thank you very much. Like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. You can join as a member. Was that another McTominay shot as well? It was, wasn't it? And turn your notification bell on. Yeah, tapping they all count though, don't they, Daniel? A 40-yard shot is still the same as the tapping. It's one of those, isn't it? It's one of those. But yeah, 3-0 to Manchester United. This game is over. It's one of those, isn't it? Oh, and Lennon scored. Maybe it's not over. It's 3-1. It's the fight back on. Sue. Aaron Lennon. Someone actually tweeted, am I seeing Aaron Lennon? I forgot he was even still playing. My God. Okay, so skip round back by. Oh, what is he doing, Maguire? By jumps in, but Maguire keeps backing off, and backing off. Why? Good finish, though. Very good finish from Aaron Lennon. Look at this. Yeah, very good finish, man. Very good finish. Very good finish. Oh. I'm going to stay off Twitter for the rest of the night. I think I'm going to miss the rest of this stream. It's just too much. It's just too much. You know what I mean? 3-1. So they don't keep their clean sheet. That's one. I still think United will win, though. 3-1 up. They should win. Burnley have been very bad at the back. So allowing Scott McTominay to have all those shots. Embarrassing. That's just a hopeless ball up there. Back to front. There was nothing David De Gea could do about that shot from Aaron Lennon. He was unsighted from the poor defending by Maguire. And Bailly jumped in as well at the start. It's actually 3-1 MN to Man United. They went 3-0 up. McTominay, I think it's an own goal, and then Ronaldo, and then Aaron Lennon just scored. So 3-1. So it's one of those. Be interested to see if Burnley get another goal back. See how United react then. Very poor defending from both sides at the moment. Poor. But yeah, if you've got any questions as well, it doesn't have to be about Man United. If you want to ask me about Lukaku stuff or anything else, any other opinion about football, just let us know. Or what you're thinking about Ralph Ball so far. See what it's like. United have got, is it a corner? Yeah, United have got a corner so far. But I had to take it. Fewer set piece goals. United have still got zero set piece goals this season. Wow. Norwich have got more goals. Norwich has got 2 more goals than Man United have at set pieces. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing, man. And they got giants in this team. Unbelievable. Giants. Poor corner. Who took that corner? Why is Greenwood taking corners? Ronaldo's never going to get down target, man. He's jumping like 12 feet in the air to head that. Why is Greenwood? Someone tell me why is Greenwood taking corners? Why isn't Sancho taking corners? Why isn't Luke Shaw taking corners? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. You know. 1-1-1. Ronaldo's 1-1-1. One shot on target, 1 goal. Burnley got the ball. Sprayed it out wide. So what are plans for New Year's Eve tomorrow? Anyone got any plans? I got no plans really. New Year's Day just seems like another day to me, and I'm working tomorrow. It's like, yeah. What did you think of the Lukaku stuff? It seemed to be recent. Did he want to leave Inter? Or did they push him out because they needed money? So from what I've read there, it's from 3 weeks ago, so just after the United game. And he always said, even when he left Inter, he said he would like to speak about why he left Inter as well. There's going to be more of the transcript. Honestly, give it a read yourself, because some people are making a mountain out of a molehill, in my opinion. I don't think it's as bad as what people are saying. And he's even really recently, before this, has spoken about the system being an issue. Even Tuchel has said that. So I don't see it really being that much of an issue. The timing doesn't help, because obviously we drew yesterday and we're not in good form. It's one of those. It's one of those, really. But yeah, I'd go read it yourself, and also wait for tomorrow, because they're just getting it translated as well. So it's not as bad as what people are trying to make it out to be. Like, oh, he's spit in the face of Chelsea fans. He's not spitting in the face of Chelsea fans. Please. So that's what I said. I think there's such an overreaction. People like to react right away. And it just what this does do is this will fuel the people who didn't want Lukaku in the first place. This will fuel them. This will fuel them even more. I told you we should have gone for. I told you it wasn't first choice. I told you it wasn't Tuchel's first choice. These comments, and whether he was Tuchel's first choice or not, there's no correlation between them whatsoever. And people trying to link that, and also trying to say that Haaland, if Haaland was here, he wouldn't say anything, because we all know Haaland has never said anything, right, guys? He's been very quiet. He never says anything, right? He wouldn't say anything. Honestly, some people and their agendas exposed like a wound. You're gonna get truth here in Sarcasm City, whether you like the truth or not. No one here, I wouldn't even call it agendas. They'll just tell you the truth. Okay. Most people love to overreact, and yeah, it is what it is. It's what it is. Remember, this is the same guy that people having to go at, that he was like being racially abused and other abuse on Twitter. That's why he shut his Twitter down. So this fan base, I tell you, disgrace. Problem is, it's like a small. I think it's a small minority as well. But the problem is, everyone gets tired with them. Unless you're proper Chelsea. It's your proper Chelsea, yeah. I'm proper Chelsea, yeah. A term I've never heard of before until maybe a year ago. Proper Chelsea. That term didn't exist. Yeah. And don't let anyone fool you, whatever. No one said proper Chelsea. Yeah, no one. And you don't want to be proper Chelsea. You want to be free thinking. That's what you want to be. Where's it? Yeah, you want to be free thinking. You want to be free thinking and objective, and no player hives. You want to support your club first. But what Lukaku will need to do is have a monster game Sunday. Whether he scores or not, he needs a monster game. Still 3-1. I'm up to half time, 2 minutes of injury time. Greenwood's so wasted out wide. I'm telling you. I know he's played there before, but I just think he's so wasted out wide. I think he's the best finisher at the club. Even with Ronaldo there, I just think he's just... All right, maybe Ronaldo is, but Greenwood's there. Greenwood's definitely second. Nah, see. I think he's just wasted out wide. No, Daniel, it's the third. What's it now? It's 2 managers in a row, and also he had all that training. Remember, they've had like 10 days off. So it can't, And remember, everyone trusts Ralph now, so they got to back Ralph, right? Remember what they were saying though when Ollie left? Van de Beek's definitely going to get in. Van de Beek's getting in. Was he had like one appearance or something? I think in a Young Boys thing, in the Young Boys game. That's all he's had. So who do you think get the fourth spot? I still think it's Man United, despite Arsenal, Spurs, recent good form. Well, it's interesting now. There's a potential if Chelsea lose to Liverpool and City that they'll get dragged into it. But then Arsenal got Man City and Spurs this month. We got Spurs as well, so it's really difficult. It really is difficult. Yeah, one game it was. One game. Zane, thank you very much for that $8.99 super sticker. We appreciate that, bro. The laughing emoji, I know Flawless will appreciate that. I'll let Flawless call you what he calls you. I won't do that, mate. But thank you very much. Danny, thank you. Even though I'm a Spurs fan, I agree with you on Lukaku. Look at the mess with Kane in the summer. Yes, exactly. And Spurs fans wanted him to come out and be honest, and he hid all summer. Right. But also, I bet you now, look at that interview also he gave. Do you remember the interview, Danny, he gave with Gary Neville as well? Do you remember that? And this Lukaku thing will get more press than that Kane thing ever will. You remember now, he died down. He'll get a pass. Now, you can call that what it is. But certain players are treated differently, aren't they? I think we all know a reason why as well. Yeah. But yeah, 3-1 at halftime. JB, thank you very much. Much better from Man United. Yes, very controlling. It's a good controlling, especially from Monday. Monday was against Newcastle was a joke. It was, but no spoilers, please. No spoilers. Do you think Burnley been a better team, Daniel? I can't remember apart from the goal what they did. They had that headed chance. Was that offside in the first half? Maybe. I think Bruno not playing is helping us. It's the problem is, Sidat, is that you won't know the effects of Bruno not playing for a few games in a row. Just don't take it off one game, because we're all fools for acting on that. Oh yeah, he's playing on it. Like with the Pulisic, when he played right wing back in the second half of Villa, I was hearing Chelsea fans go, "Oh, we can definitely play. Yeah, we should definitely play Pulisic at right wing back and move Reece James to centre back from now on, because Chalobah's had a stinker." Dan, they might have played well, but I'm still I think confident should win. Burnley, but as well as what I respect what Daniel was saying, as well as that we're saying Burnley are very poor defensively, very poor, very poor. But yeah, 3-1 at half-time, goals from McTominay, own goal, and Ronaldo. And then Aaron Lennon, who I thought had retired, scored in response. And it was a poor defending as well. It was a good shot, but poor defending. But yeah, get your questions in about anything football related, or stuff like that. But Pogba at 10 is better than Bruno. Bruno's a good player, but wastes too many balls for Man United feel that he does. He does. You're right. He does. But I was saying to I think for us, like, even notice this. It's like when Bruno's gone through what he scored. Has he scored once in 20 games or something like that? And I don't think Bruno likes playing with Ronaldo. I think you saw it during the Euros. He just seemed like a different player, and even now that he's going through, he just seems like he seems to be either trying to force it, or he just doesn't like it. Thanks, JB. Appreciate that, mate. Hope everyone has a happy New Year, by the way. Yeah, New Year's Eve tomorrow. Like I said, anyone got any plans, or are you just treating it like a normal day? All 3 goals were poor defending. That's true. That is true. They were, yeah, that's true. They weren't bangers, were they? I thought Lennon had yes, I thought Lennon had retired as well. And he was in Tottenham. He used to go mad. He couldn't cross the ball. Yes, he couldn't cross, could he? He was like, it was a speed merchant, wasn't he? Technically, he was. He was like a small version of Adama Traore without the baby oil. We should play 4-3-3. We need a pure CDM. Yeah. Are you saying then you'd like to see 4-3-3 with Bruno and Pogba either side? Is that what you're saying? You could play 4-2-3-1 because I know Pogba's played that with Kante in France, or similar 4-3-3. Played for the left and 3 for Juventus, didn't he? So that could be done. Yes. Eddie, how you doing?
What's up, man? What's going on, dog? How you doing?
Yeah, all good. I was on another stream and I was posting messages in there, and someone went to me, "Hey, Winter Surfer, aren't you guys doing the Man United Watchalong?" And I went, "Oh shit,
yeah."
What the Man United game was that?" I was like, "What the hell was going on?"
I thought Peter was on it, so I came in and I didn't have the creator thing. I should have just hit up Flawless, but I remember he's like at a concert or something like that, so I didn't want to bother him.
No, it's all good.
Okay. Yeah, I've been watching it so far. It's just like, if we're gonna use this kind of game for like whatever kind of agenda they have, but like the third thing is like Burnley has been way more shit than we have. So that's why we're kind of up 3-1 right now. And fucking Maguire. Like I can't even put into words like what I saw in that goal he gave up. It's like you really just ran with him so he can get his shot off.
Well, both of them, right? Bailly dives in. Is it Bailly who's playing? Is it Bailly playing? Is it?
Yeah, I think Bailly got the poor touch.
Yeah, he dived in, right? But he tried to dive in, and then Maguire's like backing off. And then De Gea is unsighted. It's like, but you know, but what are you thinking otherwise without? Obviously, I wouldn't. It's one game. What are you feeling without Fernandes there?
Oh, I love it. I fucking love it. Like every other United fan, like it's just amazing, how people will pick like certain players being in the squad and not even acknowledge the fact that certain players are out of the squad and we're playing better. I can already tell you Shaw's army has come out in full force. Especially after that discussion, it's like he literally has more fouls than he has tackles, and we're gonna get excited over a couple runs where he had no choice other then 2 run, and then he got tired right immediately afterwards. Like, it's
I told you,
fine.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto
Roberto
Carlos.
Carlos. Sheesh, bro. Sheesh. Sheesh,
Oh,
man.
Wan-Bissaka's back as well.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? Wan-Bissaka's played better than Shaw, and that's not saying much.
Yeah.
Like, all Wan-Bissaka's done has been on the defensive side of things. Like, offensively, he's been exactly what we said he was going to be, a liability. But, agendas have to agenda. Agendas have to agenda.
Yeah. Lennon, another try, just about basically. Yeah, we're discussing that. I thought he retired, Aaron Lennon. I think he was still playing.
Yeah, that's the wild part.
That's mad, isn't it? I thought he retired. Man United rotate a lot today, and Van der Beek still can't. Yeah, Van der Beek still can't get a game.
I hope that's like because it's like crazy. Mason is he's not a 10. Like, he's just playing there out of necessity. You need that energy on the wing, and you need his shot creativity. But other than his shot creativity, like, he doesn't offer the most.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting half because
he's taking corners as well. Greenwood, did you see that?
Yeah. It's
what? Why is he taking corners? Why isn't Sancho taking corners, or like Shaw or something?
I don't know.
What is going on here? It's like he's like,
mess.
Okay, let's give it. Let's say he's the second best finisher at the club. I personally think he might be the best finisher at the club.
Yeah,
I just think you're I think he's being wasted by playing a wider.
Yeah,
if they're playing a 4-2-2, if they're playing a 4, is it a 4-2-2 they're playing or a 4?
It's looking more like a 4-4-2.
Yeah, which is very weird nowadays.
Yeah, it's looking more like a 4-4-2 because you have Sancho playing off the right now, and you have Greenwood going all the way to his left, where he's mostly comfortable, and then you have the 2 strikers up top.
Yeah,
but it's like Cavani hasn't been doing much. Ronaldo got to tap in,
yeah. But sit down. If Maguire knows he is slow, at least he should improve positional play and other stuff. But he's going on 20. He's going on 29 now. He's not going to do that.
Maguire?
I think he's 28. Is he going on 28? Is it 28?
Yeah, no, he's old as shit. How are people talking about him changing?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think Zidane is. I think that'd be that's mad. I mean, if he's not gonna do that. I don't think he's talented enough to do that. That's the thing.
Shaw's a better carrier than Telles because he looks like it. It's not like he's better. Like, Telles can make the same amount of runs. He just prefers to pass.
I think Telles is a better left wing back than a left back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. In the wing back role, he'd be great.
I'd take him at Chelsea at left wing back right now.
I'm telling you, people are gonna find out. Like, him, he does everything Shaw can do, and he actually has the endurance to do it for a much longer period of time.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, Shaw legit has 3 fouls, is working on a yellow right now. Yeah, and it is what it is. And then they're saying in the chat, of course, you man played better without a certain Portuguese attacking midfielder, because that guy plays for the other team.
Donny just moved to a prison with less security. Yeah. I think Mason could be a 10 purely. Well, you got to back Ralph now, right? United fans, if he's not picking Donny, you got to back Ralph because certain Man United fans, not only one here, but we're thinking that, now that Solskjaer's gone, Donny's going to get more games, and he's had like 1 game or something.
Yeah, that's weird.
Greenwood isn't a 10. No, I don't think Greenwood is a 10. I think he is a natural. For me, I think he's a natural striker. I don't know if they'll try and convert him, but
yeah, no, they're not going to. I think this is.
Yeah.
This is just Queen Ronaldo.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing.
Of course, man playing about certain Portuguese attacking midfielder. Yeah. But don't go off 1 game. That's what I'm saying. People always go off of 1 game.
Yeah, we can do that.
Cloggy winner. Somebody's
1 game against Burnley, who hasn't played longer than us. They
got 4 games in hand. it's
crazy.
They're on 15 games. Mason is good off the left. Him and Sancho can easily interchange. Yeah, for short termism, but I think you're wasting his like natural finishing talent in Mason.
Yeah.
Don't try and make him your Rashford 2.0 because he's a better finisher than Rashford. Do you know what I mean?
No, Rashford.
Don't do that.
I think people on our side of the field need to have a real honest conversation about the future of that man at this club. Like, I
Yes,
know he's feeding the kids and all that shit, but it is what it is, bro. If you're not good enough, you're not good enough. Fuck your like philanthropy.
yeah, that's true. That's right. That's an outside interest. Your main job
Yeah,
is football, and it's great your outside interest, but don't let it don't let it stop you improving. And he's what 24 now? Is he? Is he
yeah.
24 now? So you're entering your first stages of what should be your prime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Big up Eddie, bro. Hope you enjoyed your holiday. Yeah, Eddie was in
Oh,
Kenya.
appreciate that, Taha. Good seeing you in
No,
the chat again,
no
brother.
Wi-Fi and all that nonsense.
It was a blessing.
Yeah, I bet it was. Then he had to come back last night and watch that disgraceful Lakers performance. Man.
You know what's
God,
funny about that one though? You know what's funny about that one?
What's that?
So I made it to halftime up 54-48.
Yeah.
And then I just lost because I've been on like a 10-hour time difference.
Yeah,
So I
the
just
jet lag
passed out.
set. Yeah, jet lag
The
set.
jet lag hit me so hard. I woke up hella late. Just like, you know what? Let me face this disappointment right now. And I used to be a staunch Russell Westbrook supporter. Now it's done. It's done. Like,
that's what he is, man. That's Russell Westbrook right there.
yeah, I wouldn't care if we traded him for pennies on the dollar, meaning like just somebody more
Dude,
competent.
I'm quite happy. We'll probably discuss this more in NBA. I'm quite happy to trade him and tank. Do you know what I mean? We might have to
But
do
you
that.
know what it is? It's because of the Anthony Davis trade. I don't think we have a real deal number one pick to like 2024.
Dude, this
or
trade
25.
has messed us up for years.
Oh yeah,
Essentially,
yeah,
for
yeah,
seasons.
yeah.
Who's going to take him? No one. And
No,
like
they
you
will.
said, if they are, well, they are going to take him, but they're going to smell our desperation from 20 miles away. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Trying to sell him, trying to trade him. I told him to play better when Bruno's not playing.
I was talking to
He needs to learn to
somebody
recycle the
else.
ball.
I was talking to somebody else about this. I would literally almost trade him for Ben Simmons just off the potential alone. I'm at that point with him because what I've seen from him, like we can't be guys who've seen Kobe Bryant play the way he's playing, even LeBron to this degree, and see how Anthony Davis approaches the game and be at all even remotely satisfied with what we're seeing.
No, you know what it is. It's also there's different type of ISO ball, right? Different type of ball domination. Yeah, it's how you use it. It's how you use it. Yeah, he uses it all wrong. You know what? You can still play ISO ball, but be a good teammate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant used to play some of that and was still a fantastic teammate. He just needed
until he
someone else
got good
with him.
teammates. Then once he got good teammates,
Pau Gasol. As soon as you got like Shaq, and you got Pau Gasol, he just needed one or two more. That was it, and he won 5 titles. LeBron slightly the same. You know, he needed that. He needed that extra boost with Dwayne Wade, and then Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love to a certain extent, and Anthony Davis to a certain extent. They all need it. LeBron turned 37 today. Yeah, he should not be having to play all these minutes and hit 40-odd points, averaging 35 points a game, and still lose. That shouldn't be happening.
Wow. But you know what it is. It's funny that LeBron plays center, is a better center than AD.
Yeah,
that's what
AD should be. I've said this from the beginning. I tell AD, I say, I don't care where you think you should play. I want you under the net, and I want you scoring 30 points, 35 points a night, and fouling out people. That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do. Just be happy. Just be happy to do that. You're not a 3-point shooter. You know, your wingspan is like longer than Kevin Durant. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous, man. You should be dominating.
He only does it to give Westbrook the space to be himself. But now we're seeing like, bro, we don't even like. Who cares about Westbrook needing the space to be like? We don't. We
No,
don't care. We don't care. We need our team to perform better, and
told you,
yeah,
man.
we'll see.
Just think
We'll
of this:
see.
how better this team would be with Buddy Hield, Alex Caruso. Not maybe the roster. Sorry, the roster would be better with Buddy
Yeah.
Hield, Alex Caruso, and DeMar DeRozan, which
Now,
we could have done all 3 deals this summer. We could have done it.
wow.
Think of that.
Like that's
Uh,
the thing. I don't know the too much of the financial setup. So like I feel kind of out of place commenting on it, but it's like for me,
yeah,
I was hearing like if you look, that's $41 million. At the end of the day, but I do think he's this is his last year actually on that $41 million price tag.
yeah.
So
Cool.
if anything, he's gone after this year, and we have some kind of financial flexibility. But
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
Alex Caruso apparently wanted less money to stay.
yeah, I don't doubt that at all. He was set up
He's a
perfectly. But
great bench. He's a great bench player.
yeah,
Great player.
absolutely.
And then
He
what?
fits the profile of what we need. We're getting it from the likes of an Avery Bradley.
Yeah,
Um, what
getting from
Kawhi
Melo for Christ's sake.
tenfold Melo. With Melo, it's just his effort on the defensive end is just ridiculous. Like that's the one thing I don't appreciate about Melo or Westbrook is like their attention to detail on defense is so poor
Mm.
that we generally pay for it when we shouldn't. Um, but they say stay mellow, right?
Yeah,
At least
was
he's
like
scored.
DeRozan signed for the Bulls. What was it 3 year, $85 million contract? They could have done that.
Yeah.
They could have worked out. They could have worked
One
out.
second.
Varane did get benched. I think yeah, Varane was
No,
helped
he's
out.
he's getting rested because of his
Yeah,
injury. He just came back
yeah,
from injury. Yeah, 1 second, Bob.
yeah, man. You need because to big up the Clippers. He usually arrives when when the Lakers are losing because we don't watch a lot of Clippers because they're unwatchable really, unless they go up against one of the big sides like the Lakers, the Suns, or the Warriors or something like that, or they're the only team on at 3 a.m. UK time. One of the others. We usually put them on, but it has kicked off. We are 4 minutes into the second half. Man United still lead 3-1. Lonzo Ball is at the Chicago Bulls, and he's playing very well. Very well. So yeah, check him out. If you haven't done already, please subscribe to the channel. You can also join us as Sarcasm City TV member. Like and
Please
share
do.
the video and turn your notification bell on as well. We'll let you know when we're on. But yeah, second half's kicked off.
Yeah.
5 minutes in, still 3-1. United on the attack. Cavani's on. Oh, Cavani's on. Ooh, easy save, I think there.
It's like
Who
I don't
is
even
Cavani?
know if I'm being honest. I don't know who's been like nobody really stood out. Um, that's a handball. Looked like a handball. Um, I was saying the defense, Bisaka had a couple good moments. Bai, for what it's worth, without the missed touch, he's had a couple good moments as well. McTominay's played well. He's been holding it down in the midfield, and I think a part of that is because of Matic doing um, what.
Wait, was Cavani on from the start? I didn't even notice
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
first half.
Cavani was on from the start.
I didn't even notice in that first half. I thought he was born as a second half sub.
Nah, yeah, the manager loves him.
Wow.
Um, I just hate his whining. Like I hate fucking whiners. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's always like he doesn't know where his spot is in the team. It's like, bro, we giving you all you want.
Mm. Yeah.
To be fair, he has been great recovery by. To be fair, he has been one of he has been our most lethal goal scorer since he's been here. I'd say
Yeah.
I trust him even more than Ronaldo. So
Nice.
yeah, it's been a shit game if I'm being honest. Shaw is more talented than Martial. Who said that? Please tell me that's a joke from last night.
I think it must be. Yeah, I think it must be.
Okay. Yeah. Let's take like that because there's absolutely this Shaw has a good sprint in him, and then he has to catch his breath like the next 10 minutes. It's fucking wild. No, Varane didn't get benched. He's just removed. He's just that's his first game back from injury. So
Yeah.
with the games being as close as they are, they didn't want to push it too much. Oh, okay, Taha, that's fine. That's fine. AWB on the ball. By with the good little ding to Cavani can't get to it. You and me both, Taha. Um, I hope Donnie can get into this game, or because I mean we're up 3-1, and we need all the bodies we can get. And I'm telling you this right now, Bruno is going to show you some more how much of a fuck up he is. And I tell people all the time, when you talk about Bruno and what he means to his team, the team he left went undefeated and won their league after he left.
Mm. Yeah.
So, what more can I say?
That's true. Oh yeah, it was from that guy yesterday. Yeah. that was one of the most surreal conversations. That the way that spiraled. Into what it was. That was amazing. We weren't even discussing that, and then it just went.
Yeah, it just went there. You know what's funny? Funny?
But it went. It was like we went at him. We didn't even see that turn coming. It was like that.
That's what I'm saying. He takes it there, and then he gets mad at us for cleaning it up.
We're not going to repeat. Obviously, if you want to go see it, go to Sarcasm City TV,
go to the Twitch. Get into it.
Last night's Chelsea versus Everton. Go from the final whistle, from about there probably. Go from there, because it was surreal. I was like, if anyone watches Law and Order SVU, it's one of those episodes where suddenly in the middle it goes 180, like you weren't expecting, like you go like that. Amazing.
Dude.
Yeah, he did think that, Taha. It's what I call selective listening, not active listening.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? It's like when people look at a headline but don't read the story underneath. You know, it's reacting like the Lukaku thing today. It's reacting to it and then not reading stuff after that. Yeah, you could watch that again. I think it went on for good. Did we go on for good 90 minutes, 2 hours after that? I think something like that. It was pretty close, right? An hour and a half. We went on afterwards. One of those. Burnley still 3-1 down. Not much has happened in the second half.
No, yeah, I mean, who's coming? Is somebody coming on for them?
Yeah. It's a foul, isn't it? Yeah. No, Taha, that's not selective listening. That's selective brain cells. That's one of the difference. Yeah, that's one of the difference. That's what that guy has. He has selective brain cells. So you can't really trust that guy. But yeah. Still 3-1. United pretty much in control. Burnley haven't done anything really second half.
Mm-hmm.
Could be the year Burnley go down, actually.
I think this is the year for them to do so.
Yeah.
I just don't. It used to be they were stout.
Yeah.
They really had a shape. Now it's like y'all doing a bit too much. Like y'all just sitting back and hoping and praying that nothing happens, like, yeah, that can only
Yeah,
take you so far.
that's ironic as well because they've just had their takeover in the last year as well.
Yeah,
It's like
that's the
I
funniest
know they
part
weren't
for
gonna
me.
they weren't gonna spend like go silly because it's not like the Newcastle takeover, but Windsurf Minerals FC said Mount and James would never go talk about the manager like that. Okay, did he mention? I bet he had to add James just in case. He would, yeah, he just had to add James so he could see him
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. You know,
But I mean, come on, like it's
yeah,
like let's be grown here, people. Like, I think people had this sense of Lukaku being, I think, being off of the back of the Inter campaign, just something that he's really not like. And it's gonna sound rich coming from me, especially because of the conversation we had yesterday. But he really does play the victim a whole lot. Um, and at some
but
point in time, he just has to look at himself like, you know, I had a couple of
if you
injuries.
read it though, that's the problem. The interview's from like 3 weeks ago. I think it's
Yeah,
just after the Inter game, so he's not even back
yeah,
yet from injury. The COVID thing
yeah.
hasn't hit yet, and the thing is, if you actually read,
Okay.
if you read the comments and everything, I don't think what he said is that bad,
Uh,
right? He always said he was
okay.
going to speak, and he's speaking to Sky Italia as well, not Sky Sports in England. He's speaking to Sky Italia,
Yeah,
right? He always said he was going to, when he left Inter Milan, he said he was always going to speak about why he left Inter Milan. Yeah, what he
yeah.
wanted to say, wanted to let things die down and then say, and I'm just waiting for the. Apparently, there's more stuff tomorrow, and it's going to be like more. It wouldn't be so sensationalized as it has been
Mm.
today. So that's one of the things.
Well,
Uh,
that touch by Ronaldo was fucking poor. Yeah. Then you know what? I'll take your word for it because you watch that team more in depthly and know that more about them than
yeah,
I
I
do.
don't think, and like they
Yeah.
said, even Tuchel's come out and said, like, even over the last couple of weeks, they have to find a way to play with Lukaku in the system.
Mm.
So it's not like,
Mm.
you know,
So it's not a
what you
shock.
wait. What he's going to have to do now, unfortunately, which he should be doing anyways, he's going to have to have a monster performance against Liverpool. He's
Yeah.
either going to have a monster performance where it contributes to us winning, or he's going to have to score the winner. That's what
Mm-hmm.
he's going to have to do. Because football fans are hypocrites, Eddie, as we all know, right?
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
on here, Greenwood could say something about Ralph Ragnick, right? And everyone
Yeah.
could be up in arms. If you were to play Man City at the weekend and he scores a winner from 40 yards out, everyone forgets about it, don't they? It's one of those.
Yeah.
It's like we're all hypocrites, man. Uh,
No, trust me, we're having the same thing with McTominay. Um, he plays, and even Ronaldo to an extent, right? Like the first
mm,
goal that McTominay gets is off of a dead touch. Like the touch was so heavy that it
mm,
came into McTominay's stride. He was able to hit and get the goal, but they're
yeah,
counting that as an assist,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then they're gonna say, "Oh, but McTominay in the midfield has played well. He hasn't played great. He's played well, but for his standard, it's
mm,
seen as a world class performance to our fans." Meanwhile,
yeah.
Fred can bust his ass. Tellers can bust his ass just like Shaw, and they're not even gonna mind that, you know.
No,
So
they're not.
yeah, no, you can't slander. That's what I'm saying. You can't slander McTominay for this game, but please don't act like this separates him from his shit performances since he's been on the
Yeah,
pitch for.
remember Monday, guys. Remember what he was like on Monday. Do you know what I mean? It's like
It's
he,
hilarious.
no, right? That's what I mean. Don't go off one game to make oh yeah no. Especially now because Fernandes, the whole thing will be Fernandes is out. We look so much. You'll probably see the word fluidity a
Yeah,
lot in the Man United. Oh, we look more fluid. Ronaldo wasn't complaining as much and Rashford as well. I'll say Rashford and Bruno without those two, and maybe they're right. Maybe they did even need to be, let's say, rested and rotated because they haven't played well. But there'll be
yeah.
a big overreaction to this game, no doubt. Like all fans do.
Like all of them,
Yeah,
absolutely. And yeah. So far we've just been controlling the game. Haven't really been so fourth. What's the word I'm looking for? So it's more attacking minded, but we've just been passing it through the back line. Yeah, we're lucky we got the first goal. I'll say that much.
Yes. Well, yeah, that's good defended by Barry there, actually.
Yeah, telling you, he's when he plays, he's definitely our best center back other than Varane, and when Varane's not fucking about. But for some
You just
reason,
can't stay fit, can you?
I don't even, at that point. We used to say that, but he stayed fit, and he still can't get like he was our best center back against Chelsea,
Right.
and the next game he didn't play. It's just weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like he was sitting here, he's in here right now. Oh fuck. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there you go, Mason. Ah, damn. That was a
So
great
many
pass
Twitter,
by Mason. I guess Sancho lost his foot. Did he get taken out?
so many Twitter spaces about Lukaku. It's just ridiculous.
Right now?
Yeah, at least 4 I can see. But, I'm leaving it, man. I can't be bothered.
Yeah, there you go.
It's one of those. Let me see. Sancho being decent, need to give him the ball more. Yeah, they do need to get Sancho on the ball more. He is.
Yeah.
He's letting it go by at the moment. The fluid word pisses me off whenever a player gets dropped. The team is always more fluid no matter what. Yeah, oh yeah, that's the new word now.
That's the thing.
So fluidity. I'm still laughing at fans who said no to Hakimi because we had. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it's going to stop the
Wow.
progression of Livramento, and we sold him anyway.
Yeah.
Fetcher in Ragnarok, I was about to say Ragnick here. Remember, I'm on the board, so don't take off me.
Yeah, I mean that's where I'm at.
Imagine
That's
that.
where
I've got a board meeting tomorrow. Please don't take him off. I'm going to be asked questions about it. Varane is
looks like
coming on
Duran
though.
is coming on. I hope he's coming on from Maguire. Please
64
take him off.
minutes.
I'd love to see Maguire off. I really
If
would
Bailly goes
just
off, it's
to
good.
see him.
If Bailly's down, Bailly's sitting down on his butt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's down. I don't know if it's cramp. I think it's cramp, but they're not too sure. Hang on. You had to know that. Oh, he's up. Is he
Oh,
injured?
is it just cramping?
I think it's just cramping. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. No to Lukaku because we haven't seen Bell what his name is yet. Stop the development. Yeah. He's gone off though. Bailly has gone off and Varane's on. So. You know what it is though? Bailly's had so many injuries, they just don't want to take the risk. So even if it's just cramp, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't want it like going into a massive muscle pull and him out for like another 3 months or something. So, oh my god, he's down. It's just no, we can't take the risk. We got to take him off.
And he got AFCON, so I hope he's okay.
Yeah. When's the last time is it the Chelsea game was the last time he played, was it? I think, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say so.
That's what, about a month ago? Something like that. Nearly a month ago.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because
like,
after that game, I don't think we played again until no. Because what we had Norwich, I think, was our last game until our little COVID break.
That's right.
And that's what's wild to me. Like they're so inconsistent with how they apply those COVID, pauses. There you go, Wan-Bissaka. Yeah,
time wasted. I don't think it's time wasted. They're 3-1 up. don't think it's time wasting.
Yeah.
No, like,
It's really not that
64
deep, people.
minutes. It's not time. It's time wasting with 26 minutes left.
Yeah, come on, Daniel. We're trying to get out of this game ourselves. We don't want extra time.
Exactly, man. Imagine that. Run to the flag with like 26 minutes left.
Man,
that's a poor header there. Poor header there from Burnley.
Yeah.
What did I think of Tuchel's comments post match? I think just a man of just frustration. That's why you're always going to get these type of comments straight after. They're just frustrated. Mm-hmm. He's just frustrated. He's every right to be frustrated with everything, at the moment, and he just let it show,
It's like they got hit hard by everything
all at the same time.
Where you kind of don't want that to happen. Like this January, that December, January is what separates a lot of teams, and the longer you're starting to realize that.
Yeah,
and
it is.
It's just tough because
it's not even defeats that's killed us; it's draws.
No, it's draws, man, and it's the injuries more than anything.
Yeah. And even today, they reckon Reece James has torn his hamstring.
Wow,
hamstring tear, so that's going to be 3 or 4. That's going to be operation 3 or 4 months out.
Yeah,
so we already needed to buy a left wing back or loan a left wing back. Now we're going to have to do a right one. Then there's reports that the board aren't going to do anything till the summer. So if they don't do anything, then
You can try and free Digne at this point.
That's what I mean. We're already looking at, but now we've got to do a right wing.
Yeah,
right wing back or right back or something.
Wow, fuck that.
Yeah. I know, right?
That's crazy.
If you think about it, if it is a tear, it's 3 or 4 months. You're looking at May at the earliest he comes back.
Yeah, and even the whole rest of the season. At that point, would you want it to be there? Like, would you want to?
I don't know. But the problem is, once you tear a hamstring,
the recovery process.
That injury, you're susceptible to that injury for the rest of your career, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You overextend yourself. You have to change probably your running style and everything. The best one, no to Tremani because we have 5'5" Billy. Yeah, Billy Gilmore. Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, Timo Werner could never say something like that.
Desperate measures.
I'll tell you why Timo Werner could never say something like that, because he's missed about 50 chances. That's why.
Timo got to relax.
I'll tell you why Timo never said that. Yeah, I'll tell you. Because Timo cleared off their own line, and missed a goal like that, That's what Pierce has had to do when he tore his hands. Yes, he did, didn't he?
What did he have to do?
About Reece James, he's going to be back mid-March at least, but mid-March, early April at the most. I think it was 3 to 4 months, because we're literally going into January, so
Great pass! Oh, what a save by the goalie!
He'd missed the microphone to answer that question.
I think he took that to the face. That goalie.
You're right. He'd missed that question, Taha. He'd missed the question when asked him. He'd miss it. Yeah, straight in the face there. Straight power drive into the face.
Oh, he was off.
70 minutes gone.
Wow, that sucks. Oh, under the chin. Oh,
right there.
Fuck that. Mid-March at the latest, but the thing is, building up the hamstring, it's not like a sprained ankle. That soft tissue injury is different, because what ends up happening is, while you're training, your body tends to overcompensate for what it's going through, and so at the end of it, your run is off, your push off is off. Like, you have to literally train your mind again, to get back to where the muscle memory is returned. So it's a tough one. It's a real deal tough one. Mason goes down. You might want to get. That's what I'm saying. Get Donnie some run. That should have been a goal for Sancho.
Yeah. Yes, we are totally screwed at fullback at the moment. Yeah, totally.
Oh man, it's like that, honestly. Fucking hell, the injury, man. The injury
Yeah,
bug is a real deal sticky situation.
it is. It is. Because it's like last night we had to make 2 subs because of injuries.
Yeah.
So Reese off and Christensen. So that's like, ooh, what are they saying offside here? Yeah.
Maguire.
What are you doing? Who
He looks for the lino more than any center back, I swear, that you'll see. Like, just ridiculous. Nah, y'all can't want to sack the board. What more can I'm at the see? Even on my club with this United team, I was on the manager. The manager's out. Now I'm just strictly on the players because the manager gave these boys cover.
Yeah.
This manager, in so many words, has told you that certain men are playing like shit.
Yes.
So now, has his team selection been to my liking? No, but I understand he has a plan. I understand what he's looking for. So I let it slide a little.
Yeah. The issue is now buying. It's what Man City have done well. I know they've had a few days, but it's buying the right type of experienced player. They don't have to even be old. Like we're talking about 25, 26-year-olds, something like that. Just installing them in, not this youth with this veteran nonsense.
Ooh, is that a? Oh, he didn't even touch him. What the hell?
Yeah, get up, man. Come on.
Let me see. It made it look worse than it was, if you ask me. What this dude? Oh, he mad because he got talked to.
Mm.
Who knows why Cavani? I guess mean said something mean. Are we really not making any more subs? Smash the like, people. Subscribe.
So you've even got Fabrizio Romano tweeted out saying Lukaku didn't say anything bad against Tuchel in that interview. So you even got the guy
little damage control. Oh,
There he is.
What up, brother?
Ahmed, is
What
he
up,
out?
guys? Everyone good?
Yeah.
Everyone, I'm good, man. How you?
I'm tired, fam. Legit just
Yeah.
tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got an
What'd you
exam
think of the
next
game?
week and then the week after, so like I am fully in like revision mode and my brain is fried, fam.
Okay.
What do
I
you think of the
was
game?
wondering where my guy been.
Honestly, like at the very fucking least, we're not drawing to a relegation team.
Yeah.
I know you are you of a mind that you look better without Fernandes in the team?
Oh, bro, 100%. He is detrimental to the team. He's one of the most inefficient footballers I have ever seen.
Man,
Ever.
talk about it.
What about
Fam,
Detroit
like,
left back? How's he done for you?
This man, listen, man, flipping Bruno is just not a number 10, is he? He's just
No,
not.
he's
He
not.
can strike a ball very well, and he's got a set piece on him. That's about it. If anything,
Ronaldo in this free kick. Here we go again. I haven't seen it yet, but I already know. But yeah, go on, Ami. My bad.
if anything, like Bruno, fam, he doesn't even have hold-up play. You can't even say he's a striker. I don't know what he is.
Right?
I
Ronaldo
legit
just-
don't know what he is.
He's just selfish. That's all he is. That's what we can say he is. But other than that, like he doesn't provide much.
Facts. I don't know. I don't even know if I could call this guy footballer, man. Like, fucking hell.
And some of your fans tried to compare him to Frank Lampard, man, last year when he broke
No.
Frank Lampard's record.
I'm telling you right now, like the level of footballing knowledge fan bases show when it comes to their favorites it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's a bit ridiculous. Like I have absolutely no patience for, like I say, the Shaw hive, the Bruno hive, the Rashford hive. All of these
If
guys
you back these players, there's something wrong with you. Like, genuinely, there's something wrong with you.
they're consistently shit on a day-to-day basis, but because they score a goal, they're lauded way more than they should be. It's ridiculous, man. It's disgusting.
Yep. It is, but this generation, man.
Yeah. No,
This generation.
that's definitely. It's like I think if you remember life without social media, you just think on a different you just think a different kind of way about certain stuff. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll leave it as.
Taha's asking me, Ahmed, can you play wing back Chelsea looking for one stew? Mate, I don't think you want a 93 kg left back that's right footed. I don't think that's what you want. I mean, I'll put in passion tackles, but I'd probably score own goals each game because fuck Chelsea.
Oh man,
sleeper cell.
Speaking of Chelsea,
yeah,
Winston, talk to me about a certain bowling goalie saying things.
What, saying things that people don't read
man.
the actual interview and blow out of all proportion?
Those
man.
ones.
Yeah.
Yep, that.
Good lord. Talk about that can be used. This can be used as a case study for the stupidity of football fans. Right there, don't look at things. Yeah. First of all, right, even Fabrizio, who released all this, tweeted out that he never said anything bad about Tuchel, which people try to make out he did. Furthermore, it's 3 weeks ago, yeah, and at the time he's trying to come back from injury and whatever, right? He even said on there, okay, the manager wants to play another system. I'm going to have to be better. I'm going to have to adapt. So I'm paraphrasing like that. He's also said it to Sky Italia. He also said he was going to make, when he left Inter, he was going to take some time to speak about why he left. And, it's one of these things. Get him out. It's the worst thing that any Chelsea player has ever said. I'm sorry, what? There's many things that other Chelsea players have said.
I feel like Drogba has said worse things than that still.
Yes. All this thing, yeah. And also, like, if we'd signed Haaland, he would have never said this. Are you mad? Haaland wouldn't stay quiet. He didn't stay quiet about anything.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny though?
Yeah.
He wouldn't have had to say shit. Mino would have said it all for him.
Exactly. Look what he does with Paul Pogba.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all not ready for that Mino smoke.
Exactly.
Oh, listen, Mino has no chill. He'll say anything.
He'll say absolutely anything. He's like, oh, you think Chelsea are the biggest club just because they can pay a little bit? Well, we have all these other clubs who want my client services. He'll literally say that to you guys and not blink.
But for a social experiment, I would have loved it if Mount had come out and said something. Because half of these fans wouldn't have said anything. They wouldn't have said anything if Mount came out and said it. Yeah, Mount's one of our own. He's proper Chelsea. He knows what he's talking about. Piss off.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Your fan base is tapped. Like there's no debate there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's playing the low at right mid.
Oh wow.
That's interesting.
That's not a good cross.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I think it's he has the technical skill to play all across. So yeah, it's not something I hate, but I'm not rooting for it to be a mainstay. And as I say that, he just blasts it. Luckily, Sanchez on the other side. Then here's Shaw.
How's the Curry goal playing so far?
Oh Jesus, bro! He
had a tap in.
He got his little tap in. He got his little tap in assist too. It's an assist masqueraded as just a terrible. That was actually just a terrible touch though. So he's happy though. He saw him smile because he got his goal.
Exactly. He's supposed to win against Liverpool. No one's going to say anything because football fans are hypocrites. So if Matt had said something, it would be let's have it. Yeah, let's have it right. Proper Chelsea speaking out.
Let's have it right.
Yeah,
proper Chelsea.
Proper Chelsea. He's one of our own. He's Cobham. He's a piss off.
He's a Cobham lad.
Cobham lad, yeah. One of our own. He knows the club. Up yours.
Knows the club.
Yeah.
Get some fish and chips.
Yeah.
Man. I mean, your fan base has always been reactionary, but you have that proper Chelsea segment. They're like the top Reds.
I'm telling you now, I never heard of the term proper Chelsea until the last 12 months. Honestly, I don't think that even existed until the past 12 months. Honestly, proper Chelsea. Shut up.
It's a weird. We have it as well. It's like, why do you care where the player's from if they're not the best in the world in their position?
Yeah, exactly.
No, they that whole academy situation bullshit.
Bro, they can stick the academy up their rear,
yeah.
These people need to you look at Rashford. If you can actually defend keeping this guy rather than selling him and getting someone better, I don't understand you.
Yeah.
I legit just don't understand your logical framework because I can't see what you see in him. He's done, fam.
Yeah.
Rashford's done. He's completely done. He don't have the pace to be effective anymore. He's done.
You know what's wild?
We saw. Sorry to cut you off. We saw Welbeck. Yeah. I legit think Welbeck is at this very moment a more effective footballer than Marcus Rashford is.
Oh no, that's a fact. Actually, they said he had more goals in 2021 than Rashford, and under with maybe even 100 less minutes of playing time. I think after that goal yesterday against Chelsea, he's had it with 100 less minutes of playing time. What they see from Rashford, nobody knows. And how people have used Rashford as a reason not to back Martial, I'll never forgive them for.
That's
nobody
ridiculous.
has had the amount of chances that the likes of Shaw and Rashford have had, and even Bruno. Nobody else has been given such a short leash. Such a long leash. It's a joke.
Yeah. Nah, it's a piss take, 100%. I'm just tired of it.
Martial to Sevilla, thoughts, guys?
Good for Tony.
Unfortunate. But he wants to play in the World Cup, so I don't see why we take that away from him. I know he'll kill it. And honestly, what might happen is he might play himself into a La Liga purchase from the likes of I swear a Barcelona, a Madrid, a big club.
Barcelona and the mod, they're linked to Alvaro Morata right now. I don't
think
know
that's
what
just
the
for
fuck
shit.
they're
I don't
doing.
know what that is about. I pray that's just like to garner some type of attention. Oh my god.
Like, I'm pretty sure they've even inquired about him to Juventus. It's that bad. I don't know what is wrong with Barcelona. They're buying pensioners and selling ballers. Which is why we need to go all out for De Jong.
Yeah.
Ideally. But it's Man
I
United.
think
So
this man, yeah, it's United, and it's again the thing with Paul.
yeah,
I
Paul's
think
not
you
staying.
know what I think is gonna happen?
Go
I
on.
think the manager is gonna end up playing Paul off the left.
Oh, he'll cook.
I think he'll
cook.
have to. I really do think
Sancho
he'll have
right, Paul left. They'll cook. Don't matter who
the
you put as strike as long as it's not
yeah,
Rashford. They'll cook.
yeah. And I think he's gonna keep Cavani and oh my god, Wan-Bissaka. How the hell did you get away with that? No, you didn't actually. There you go. No, Danny, I disagree. Martial missed last World Cup because Jose was being a punk and wanted to make a point and didn't give that man the opportunity he deserved.
You know what the worst part is? You go or watch that season back. Every time he played, he had an impact.
Yeah.
But he could never play himself into the team. And then he went and bought Alexis Sanchez, which is probably the worst purchase Man United has ever made, at least in like my lifetime.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you don't see Martial anymore. So for me, like, as much as Man United fans want to get in their feelings and start slandering Martial, he has every right to be like, you know what? You lot basically like you lot never played to my strengths. You've taken my shirt number off me. You've dashed me left, middle, then back left. And basically like there's been a season and points where I've been carrying the team in terms of actually linking play and actually, holding up the play, doing work that the number 10 didn't do. But now, he wants to move on. And if that's what he want to do, that's probably the best move for him.
Yeah.
I don't know if Man United are going to get the price tag that they want from him. Because don't get me wrong, like if you put him in a system and he gets into like a rhythm, because his finishing it was bad last season, it was fantastic the season before that, and generally have been. If he could just play himself into form, I think he could be a very good striker. And maybe I like Martial. Maybe it's time to move on for him and for us, and look at just rebuilding the attack.
Yeah. I hope what people are seeing is how far Ollie has truly set us back.
Yeah.
People love to pick and choose the narratives that fit them, but not the ones that actually apply. So, in the spirit of being who I think we need in this conversation, which is honest, we're set back a whole bunch of years. Probably gonna lose Pogba, Cavani.
Donny's gonna go.
I can see Ronaldo gone as well.
That'd be a positive though.
Yeah, it'd be a positive.
This man kills us. Listen, man. People don't want to hear the truth, but this man kills us. Because
Dan, I don't
when you
understand.
have him in the team, everything has to go through him, and he's not that guy anymore. He's just not that guy.
Yeah. He doesn't deserve that level of respect when it comes to the roster makeup and the planning on the kit. So, Dan, inconsistency would not be the best way to describe Martial. Best way to describe Martial.
He had one bad season. Yeah. Every other season he's been good. He's just been injured quite a bit. And managers have never really utilized him in a way where like he would be a mainstay in the team. The only thing, I like Martial in it. The only thing you could question about Martial is it's not his mentality. It's just the way he deals with competition for places. That's the only thing where you can question.
Look at that, but it's like this, right? and I think it was a good point. It's kind of like you have me competing with men who can't even tie my boots.
Mm.
I'm done. Because I'm not if in my head I think the gap in talent is so far that the fact this is even a competition is a disgrace to me. Um, we've had manager after the only manager who I think could have got something really out of him was LVG, but he never really got the chance to flourish. And again, this guy kicked us into the FA Cup final against Liverpool. I mean, when we were playing Liverpool in the semis, like he's been instrumental in the only trophies that we've won as a club. And it's just funny that he is deemed as the guy who's inconsistent. You didn't mention Shaw. You've never mentioned Rashford. You've never mentioned Bruno. Inconsistency is what you want to attribute to Martial. Doesn't make sense. It makes sense if you have an agenda that doesn't, that we won't
Maguire
fight
all over
over
that
here,
guy
but
again in the back post. Nothing really cool with that.
Jesus Christ. And he took him out too.
Yeah.
Oh, Maguire
Seems like
shit.
he's holding
Yeah.
him, but nothing's going. They're not going to call VAR, are they? You know what I mean? So,
No, what is he doing? Maguire, that's a penalty.
all over him.
That is
All
a
over him again.
penalty.
Yeah, I fucking hate Maguire, man. Can't stand him. Chelsea have like 4 better centre backs than him.
Yep.
He's fucking shit. Like it's just my personal dream is us getting like Christensen or Rudiger to replace him,
Yeah.
but we're never gonna get rid of that fucking guy, are we?
No, we
He's
are.
too
I
expensive.
see it.
It's over.
I see.
It's finished 3-1 to Manchester
3-1.
United.
Thank God. 3 points.
Back to
Thank
winning
God.
ways. Ralph Ragnick's still undefeated as Manchester United boss.
Yep.
It's happening. It's happening. Zahid said this has been another shite show.
He's not wrong.
He's only up to you, Man United fans.
Yeah.
Listen, at the end of the day, you only care about the 3 points.
Yeah.
Right.
But like, Ralph needs to understand that some of these players needs to be dashed in the bin. For me, like, centre back pairing going forward, for me, should be Eric Bailly and Rafael Varane. The fullbacks should be the Portuguese-speaking ones, so Telles and Dalot.
Yeah.
And he needs to understand that Sancho, Donny, Pogba, when he eventually comes back next month, these are the players that are going to make the difference. And that's just like he needs to get on that now. I'm not like at the end of the day, like my high for Ragnick was always him in higher positions in the club in terms of like getting board level and stuff like that. So I was never really expecting him to take like tactically or take the flipping league by storm or anything like that.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you just wanna get the 3 points and get over with.
I feel that. I think for me, it was a okay performance in spots. We got to sort out this midfield. We got to sort out this attack because, simply put, it's not my kind of football that I like to watch. Let me get to this point. So why United fans sticking for Martial so much? How can you say he hasn't been inconsistent at you? You're talking about moments. I'm talking about a whole season, and seasons he has not been consistent. He's had one bad season in his last 3.
Yep.
That was last year. Other than that, the previous 2 years, he was our top goal scorer one year. I think the other one he was up there as well. Like, we're not doing this. I'm not going to engage in this conversation anymore. If you want to cry about it, go cry to your therapist. Don't cry to me. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it.
Zahid says Ragnarok just doesn't seem to have the authority to make changes. Either that, or he's just not good, or he's just not got what it takes. Is that harsh?
Do you know what I think it is? I think it's a combination of club politics.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine Ronaldo has something in his contract about minimum amount of minutes played.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. But that aside, I just think Ragnar's in his head, he's thinking, if I start dropping this guy and that guy and strip captaincies, and I might not be the manager long term, I could stir up shit that's probably not good, like get flipping people down in tools and shit.
Mm.
And in his mind, he's probably thinking, listen, I need to get these lot in top 4.
Yeah.
And I can't upset the dressing room too much, because then that will be an unfeasible result. So what he's probably thinking is, let's just let me not fuck anything up in the short term, and then we'll see what we do long term in the summer. That's what I think he's thinking. That's why you're seeing certain players, certain favorites, that are getting dropped, that are not getting dropped. Sorry. When realistically, I think a legit thing, me and Eddie could field better teams, because we've watched these players for a very long time and we know the deficiencies and who can work where. But at the end of the day, Eddie and I wouldn't think about how a player would feel if they want to leave and this, that, and the other. But ideally, a lot of these players that I'd want to bench, I'd want them to leave anyway.
Mm. Yeah, I can see that. I think it's 4-4-2. If that was a 4-4-2 tonight, I don't see you doing very much with that. If I'm being honest with you, I think 4-4-2 is outdated, very much outdated, and you'll get swamped in the middle of the midfield with McTominay and Matic if they are starting to. Anything else you want to say, guys, before we wrap up?
Nah, man. Sorry for showing up late.
Sorry about that, guys.
Thank you for holding it down.
No,
man, like Winston, come on.
It's all good. I was just saying, Ahmed. I was just saying to Eddie, I forgot about it. I was in another stream sending messages, and someone messaged me in the stream going, "Hey, aren't you supposed to be doing a Man United watch along?" I went, "What? What are you talking about?" And then said, on Sarcasm City. Oh shit! And so just messaged Peter, and they didn't hear anything back. So it's like, oh bloody hell. But Flawless is not here because obviously he's at a big gig, holding it down, doing that hustle on his other side.
Yes, sir.
So he's there. Before let the guy saying his sign off, we will be back on Sarcasm City Twitch TV tonight. I think it's a double NBA stream. It's 76ers against the Nets, and then the Warriors at the Nuggets.
Oh, that game got postponed, so they might
pick
something.
Which one?
Yeah, Nuggets had a couple more players enter into COVID protocol.
Oh, you're right. It got postponed. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they don't have enough.
So there's one stream tonight from midnight. Sarcasm City TV Twitch. It's the 76ers against the Brooklyn Nets. So nice early stream, one stream. There's no Lakers breakdown on this one.
Yeah.
So, but Ahmed, do you want to say anything before we go?
Obviously, subscribe to Sarcasm City, like the video, follow me on Insta at AhmedOMX. I'm you heard right, people, one follower away from 100 followers. So one of you people in the comments, you could go and follow me right now on Instagram and get me to the 100 before
If
one of you people in the chat do that, you're a legend, and I'll shout you out on stream.
There we go.
Do it, people.
There we go. Eddie, what do you want to say, my friend?
Nah, big up everybody in the chat. Big up all the people who tuned in, even though we started late. We rocking with y'all. I'll see y'all on the Twitch, so y'all got to pull up there, huh?
That's right. I don't know if Flores will be on that because obviously he's still out. So
he'll be waived, fam. Don't count.
He might show up waived.
Yep.
He has threatened to do that in the past.
Yeah. No, that'd be jokes still.
He has threatened to do that in the past. So
I mean, I wouldn't let him, because we don't want him to get cancelled. But
Actually,
at the end
it
of the
might
day,
not. 'Cause I think he said last night was his
Ahmed,
last.
there have been a couple. There have been a couple non-flawless streams that could have gotten canceled, but we still.
Yeah, I think they're more what we call Twitch. They're perfect for Twitch, maybe not YouTube. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
YouTube are great, but there were some things you can't discuss on them. But yeah,
and just before we sign out, I'm probably not going to be on stream before New Year's. So happy New Year to you too, and happy New Year's to everyone in the comments.
Yeah. Things changing in the new year, as you may have heard. The NBA streams will be on YouTube going forward in 2022. And I think you'll see Florida's do more the pro clubs and the own FIFA career mode on Twitch as well. So you'll see more of that. You know what? Subscribe, turn your notifications on, and you'll see the whole menu. You know what I mean? The list, the schedule on there. Just do that. But we want to thank you for tuning in. This has been Man United 3, Burnley 1 Watchalong. Thank you. Have a good day and Happy New Year.